morning. This is High Voltage News. Double lives they hide. Violate your rights, no more equality. Surrender freedom, your social security. We the people face unconstitutional lies. In greed they trust. Revolution we die. How's that revolution? Ukraine? Needs a regime change. Until you no longer know right from wrong. Your constitution isn't worth the paper it's written on. Violate your rights, no more equality. Surrender freedom, your social security. We the people face unconstitutional lies. In greed we trust, in revolution we die. Good morning from High Voltage News. We the People by Megadeth off of the album 13. Streets from the future, one of calamity, the commonplace of the new disease. The Illuminati, one world currency, one world religion, one world everything. Do you feel like you have your rights still? Do you feel equal to the next guy? Because what equality means now is everybody equally has no rights. You're losing them day by day. We're going to push pause right there. That's off of the album 13 by Megadeth, We the People. And if you caught the lyrics on that, you'll be interested to see how that applies to your real life right now. I'm about to go to work. We're starting our day off with another triple rock block by Megadeth, along with High Voltage News. We've got 40 hours a week we work. That's 160 hours a month. Let's say you work a 50-hour work week. That's 200 hours a month. Let's say you have a 10-hour commute per week. 45 minutes to an hour one way. That's 240 hours of your life every month that you are gone, away from your friends and family. You spend 8 hours a day, if you're lucky, asleep. Between you and your spouse, if you have one, you would spend about 320 to 400 hours a week. A month, rather. 320 to 400 hours a month away from your friends and family. Working for that almighty dollar. That almighty dollar that is the all-puny dollar now, with inflation, hyperinflation, derivatives, bank corporate siphoning through the government away from your pocket and into their mouths. How do you like that? We the people, unconstitutional rights? Those rights aren't worth the paper they're written on. Your dollar's not worth the paper it's written on. And they just keep printing more of it. But where's that money going? Did it go into your pocket? No. Quantitative easing? Yeah. New Zealand is tightening up their interest rate, raising it. It's going to be harder to borrow money down there. When do you think it's going to happen here? You know, it doesn't seem so bad if it's hard to borrow money, then you can't get in debt. But the fact of the matter is, you need money to make money. And how are you going to get your house and your car? Now, you can spout all you want about minimum wage, but you know what? It just equals to job losses. And when that doesn't work, you'll be even more prone to want the government dole. But then when you have an idea and you want to peddle it to people, are you going to be able to sell your goods and services to the corporation or to the bank or to the bureaucrat? Oh, really? How's that for a free market economy? Oh, you've got this new invention that you made. Guess who your product supply and buyer is going to be? The factories owned by the corporations, the manufacturing and industry firms that are owned by all the big corporations, they'll be your manufacturer. You'll have to sell your idea to them. Who are you going to sell it to? Well, maybe back to them, or then the government, who will hand it out to everybody, because everybody's equal now, so everybody gets one. Because if you're not in a free market economy anymore, you're not going to sell it to your neighbor. Your neighbor doesn't have any money. See how that works? Yeah, but it's not so simple. It's not so black and white like that. No, it's not. Whatever. When all you have is Walmart and Home Depot. When all you have is McDonald's and Burger King. When all you have is Coke and Pepsi. What are you going to do? Let's go back to the hours worked. How many more years of your life do you want to spend away from your friends and family? Now get this. Where's all that money going? Oh yeah? Fighting terrorism? Oh yeah? When was the last time Al-Qaeda was at your front door? Oh yeah? When was the last time they were using weapons that they made in their little sand hut? Their little sand hut, their little sand box, their little Middle East spot. When was the last time they made weapons out of sand? Oh no, it all got imported there. Well, who made those weapons? And how did they get there? And then why would they come back over the ocean at us? Well, it's a beautiful thing to uproot countries in the eyes of the globalists. And that's what they want to do. Everything tells you that. Everything tells you that. Now, while we're on that note, it's been said that Belize has passport forging and people getting passports for a price, and then they can go anywhere in any country in Latin America and probably the U.S. as well. And then if you go and link that to the Iran sleeper cell news buzz, which when they tell us that they have sleeper cells in the U.S., you have to think to yourself, yeah, we know. We've already been pounded with that by the state-run propaganda machine called CNN Fox, MSNBC. We've already been hit in the head with that for about 10 years. And speaking of 10 years, It'd be interesting to find out what the poppy growing cycle is in Afghanistan to see why we had to be there for 10 years. How many harvest seasons did we have to guard the poppy field for? Oh, we can't win a war on terror. Yeah, we've got all these Bedouins and nomads with their AK-47s that they built in their little cave. And we can't beat them. We can't win. Oh, it's just too difficult. No, it's not difficult. You just need a standing army to guard your poppy fields. That export has gained so much money. Oh, well, what was it for? Was the poppy seeds to build houses? Was it to build cars? Was it to build solar panels? No, it's for making opium and heroin. So where's that money coming from? And then why aren't you guys looking for the planes going in and out of Afghanistan? Because I'm sure it's really not like a bustling Chicago O'Hare airport when you're talking about the city of Kabul. So why don't you get some surveillance going on the planes going in and out of there, and then you'll see who's buying the drugs, where it's going, and I'm sure there's trucks full of product coming right off of the fields on the little dirt roads. But nobody's looking into that with their satellites and Google Maps, are they? No. The people that are looking at it are just making sure that their product's getting where it needs to be. Happy drug war. Which leads us to our next song by Megadeth in this triple rock block, Guns, Drugs, and Money. How you doing, Eric Holder? Way to stop that investigation on Harry Reid. Just like you know how to cock block a courthouse investigation on your own butt. Here we go, Guns, Drugs, and Money.
He had a suitcase full of money, plenty of ammo for his gun. The sweat rolls down his dirty